So you can take a look here. From my PC, when I talk with Ilisa, it's okay showing on my PC. However, I put it on big screen, black on blue. It's not clear at all. Please pay special attention on the color and for the picking design. Black on blue. That's the idea. But from my PC, that's okay. But for the big screen, clear. Alright, 10 minutes for you, Ilisa. Go.
Okay, good morning, class. I'm the presenter, Ilisa Wan-Jin. So today, my topic is Afro learners setting foot on American land for the first time. And this article was written by Iowa Chen in 2008, and it was published by the International Journal of Language, Society, and Culture. And my content included introduction, methodology, findings, conclusion, and the last part is my reflection. There are two purposes in this study. The first one is to realize how Afro learners who went to the United States for the first time to tutor American students in Chinese gained cross-cultural awareness. And the second is to examine to what extent they improved their English competency after immersing themselves in the target culture physically. Here comes the research question. The first one is, how did Chinese students interpret the way of life of Americans? So the cultural events occur in our lives naturally. For example, in this study, one student had a presentation about Chinese culture and customs and traditions in the college. However, after the student finished her presentation, an American student gave her a big hug and said, "Thank you very much." And the student felt very touched, and she felt that's totally different from Chinese culture. Another example is the tax. In the United States, the exact price is not the same as the price on the label. So they make some embarrassing experience in the United States. So that's the different culture they experienced in their daily life. And the second question is, what extent did Chinese students improve their English? So after the Chinese teaching practicum project, the researcher interviewed the participants, and they expressed that they became more confident on their language performance. The third question is, how did the Chinese students perceive American students' attitudes on language learning? The participants compared the attitudes between Chinese and American students. So they found the attitudes of Chinese students are being shy, chatting, not asking questions in the class. And the American students are more active, practicing Chinese repeatedly in public and attend to the class on time. And they are not afraid of making mistakes. So Henry in 2007 indicated the experience of teaching in another culture gave pre-service teacher more confidence in working with English as a second language student. So let me introduce, here comes the methodology. Let me introduce this was a Chinese teaching practicum project. supported by the government. And let me introduce the participants. There were 3 female English major students in this study. And the main task was to teach American students Chinese. And the menu is in the United States. The duration was for 1 month. So this was a qualitative methodology research. There are 5 data collection sources in this study. So they are pre-survey questionnaire, observation, interview, participants' written reports, post-survey questionnaire. So here comes the findings of this study. The first one is language adjustment. The participants made good progress on their English. And the second is the speed of conversation. So the participants could not catch up with the native speakers. The third is less fluent speaking ability. The participants had unhappy experiences when interacting with American people. Okay, the fourth is enjoy staying with people from similar cultural backgrounds. So the participants in the United States, they would like to be with Asian people rather than talk to American students actively. So here comes the conclusion. The first one is, it is necessary to request the native English teachers to offer the normal speed English teaching while they are working with students in Taiwan. Yes. And the second is, teachers can build a supportive classroom atmosphere to help students get rid of their barriers. And the third is, English teachers need to integrate the cultural knowledge into the language class whenever necessary. And here comes the final part, is my reflection. The first one is, in this paper, I didn't see why the researcher chose the 3 female students. That's a big question. And the second one is, there is no documents to show the results and the evidence to prove the participants did become more confident. And the third, as I mentioned, this is a project supported by the government. So I think it is worthwhile for government to support students to teach abroad and enhance their English ability. Yes, I agree with that. So as you can see, yes, I am one of the participants in this study. So okay, thank you for your listen.